पहला पंजाब मोती महलों चो चलदा सी, सिस्मां वाले महलों चो चलदा सी, बड़े 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 दरवाजे बहुत उच्चियां उच्चियां कंधां वाले घरां चो चलदा सी। पर अज तो बाद पंजाब पिंडां चो चलूगा, वार्डां चो चलूगा, मुहल्लियां चो चलूगा, शहरां चो चलूगा। पंजाब थोड़ा सब तो पहला मैनू फिक्र जिहड़ा वो बेरोजगारी दा है। पहले दिन ही हरे रंग दा पेन बेरोजगारी दूर करने वास्ते चलूगा।
All right, there you heard that's Bhagwant Maan there making his victory speech. I want to quickly pull in my colleague Harmeet, who's joining us for more. You know, Harmeet, there was one thing that you constantly spoke about. You spoke about, the Dalit factor. You had the first time a Dalit chief minister in the face of Charanjit Singh Channi, who fought not from one but two seats where the Dalit population was quite dominant. And it was perceived by many that the Dalit vote is going to go towards the Congress. The Congress is going to reap that benefit of having Channi as the chief minister, but that didn't quite work.
We'll analyze the post-result data closely when it's available, but my sense tells me that perhaps it's the appointment of Charanjit Singh Channi backfired in Punjab for the Congress party, in the sense that it didn't help consolidate Dalit vote, which in any case wasn't ever monolithic in Punjab. But on the contrary, what happened was that I think it's my guess that Jat vote consolidated against Channi, and it consolidated hugely, especially in the Malwa belt. So the appointment of Charanjit Singh Channi, I think, backfired for the Congress party here.
All right, so the appointment of Charanjit Singh Channi backfired. What about, that's so much talk. And, that's usually an argument which one had with many, that if there is an organic wave, then transfer of votes, manipulations don't really quite work. And a lot was made of the Deras announcing that, go with Congress. That didn't quite work on ground.
Absolutely right. When you have a wave, then nothing else works. And when we talk about Deras, I think it's a misconception and it's a false narrative that some Baba in Dera issues some sort of an edict, and that edict is followed blindly by his followers. Deras don't function that way in the first place. All Deras have their own management committees, the major ones. And within those management committees, you have political wings of those Deras. Which spread their bets, all across. And it's not that, some Baba will say, go and vote for that party, and people will, and his followers or devotees or whatsoever, they'll go and do it blindly. Not so, certainly not so, when there is a complete disenchantment with the existing political establishment and a craving for change.
Well, we're giving the seat share there. That's Majha. This was where the Aam Aadmi Party, even, before polling had happened, had said this is what is going to spring a surprise. This was where they were wiped out in 2017, and look at those results there. 15 seats have gone to the Aam Aadmi Party till now. This is where they were hoping to consolidate. Doaba is still an area which they haven't really made much gains, but they were hoping that Majha and Malwa will compensate for Doaba. And how has it compensated? It is on your television screen, viewers, with 91 seats going to Aam Aadmi Party from 117. The Congress now being reduced to a precious 19. That's it, with Shiromani Akali Dal at just 4. I want to take you through with some of the key candidates right now. The biggest names, the movers and shakers when it came down to Punjab politics, completely washed away in what has been an Aam Aadmi Party tsunami. Right from Sukhbir Badal lost his seat from Jalalabad. Sindhu has lost his seat from Amrinder East. From Lambi, Prakash Singh Badal has lost. Captain Amrinder Singh has lost his seat in Patiala. So this is what it looks like, and these are numbers that we're getting to you from Malwa. Malwa is the lion's share. If I'm incorrect, if I'm correct, 69 seats.
69 seats from Malwa, yes.
69 seats from Malwa, and this has been completely swept by the Aam Aadmi Party. The figure of 66 out of 69 is astounding. The Shiromani Akali Dal with just 1 and the Congress with just 2. This is where they had done well. the last time around in 2017 with 17 seats out of 20, which was their lion's share they had got from the Malwa region. And this time they've taken it through. 66 out of 69 have gone to the Aam Aadmi Party. This is what a wave, or rather an Aam Aadmi Party tsunami looks like. Harmeet, I'm going to ask you one quick question before I let you go. From now, what? Because like you said, it's pressure. It's under fire where the Aam Aadmi Party is concerned. It's an acid test of sorts. They've made many promises. They have to deliver from the word go. They have to come and start batting and throwing it, hitting it out of the park immediately. True. Because they are accountable. But having said that, for someone who's been following Punjab politics, what does it augur? We are giving the key candidates there. Bhagwant Mann has won his seat from Dhuri, and by a margin, if I'm not wrong, over 50,000 seats. But, as we go through the key candidates, Harmeet, take us through what changes in terms of politics for the state of Punjab. Aam Aadmi Party, a new player, but sweeping Punjab. What happens to a regional party like Shiromani Akali Dal? What happens to the lot of the Congress? And what happens to Captain? Because this new Lok Congress is done, decimated.
Oh, of course, Captain's Party is gone. Captain Party was there, I think, just for this election season. But yes, I think the Shiromani Akali Dal, which I said has completed 100 years, has to overhaul itself, perhaps. And it just can't be a party of one family. The party leadership, the party lawmakers, whosoever there are in national parliament, they have to, sit together and brainstorm what to do next. Otherwise, it's an end of Shiromani Akali Dal and an end of a regional political group of Punjab. And Shiromani Akali Dal, Preeti, is not just a political party. I think it's also a strategic asset in Punjab politics. You have to have a regional party which acts as a bridge between different communities. Now that's gone. But thankfully, in these elections, polarization didn't work. In these elections, caste politics didn't work. People spoke about bread and butter issues. People spoke about livelihoods. And it was an election between the haves and the have-nots. Now, going ahead, for Aam Aadmi Party, for Bhagwant Mann, I think the first step is to fix the agrarian economy.
And come out of the shadow of Arvind Kejriwal.
Absolutely, he has to come out of the shadow of Arvind Kejriwal. And if the perception, sinks in that, no, he is still controlled by Arvind Kejriwal in Delhi, then, like it or not, it will be a new round of trouble for a new party in power.
All right, stay on with me. Let's cut across right now. Arvind Kejriwal pretty much declaring his national ambitions. Well, he's never been shy of that, but this time doing it at the back of an emphatic win in the state of Punjab. Listen it.
अब तो मैंने लिख के भी दे दिया।
क्या लिख के दिया है आपने?
चन्नी साहब दोनों सीटों से हार रहे हैं।
तो हमें भी लिख के दे दीजिए।
नहीं, एक बार लिख दिया, चलो।
और लहर अगर आ रही है तो
लो, लिखो।
कागज दीजिए, कोई है कागज वहाँ पर?
कागज दे दो।
और अगर लहर आ रही है तो ये भी लिख के दे दीजिए कितनी सीटें आ रही हैं।
नहीं, सीटें कितनी की नहीं, मैं बात ये करो, एक और लिख के दूंगा मैं।
चलो जरूर।
नहीं, वो भी मैं लिख के दे रहा हूँ।
सुपर सीएम।
नहीं, लिख के दे दो। क्या लिख रहा है सर? साथ में बोलते जाओ। चन्नी साहब दोनों सीटें हार रहे हैं।
और आम आदमी पार्टी कितनी सीटें जीत रही है?
साइन कर सीटों से। अच्छा, एक और चीज है, कल चन्नी साहब ने कहा था कि भगवंत मान जी धुरी से कितने वोटों से आ रहे हैं? 20,000 कह रहे थे। आज मैं अभी धुरी होके आ रहा हूँ, धुरी से सीधा आपके प्रोग्राम में आ रहा हूँ। कम से कम 51,000 वोटों से भगवंत मान जीतेंगे, ये भी लिख के दे रहे हैं।
All right, so this wasn't his declaration of national ambitions. That just happened about 1 hour ago, or about half an hour ago, where he spoke in Delhi at the Aam Aadmi Party headquarters. This is what he had told us way back before polling, and I quite have that letter, or the note that he had written at that point of time, and practically save one. Actually, nearly all three are coming true, which is Channi will lose from both seats, Bhagwant Mann will win from a margin of 51,000, and the Badal Parivar ki pancho seatein हारेंगे, 4 तो अभी तक हार रहे हैं, is what seems to be the trend right now. A quick break, we are back with the very latest. Do stay with us, our rolling coverage. 5 states. Counting has taken place, 4 of them swept by the BJP in their pocket. The Aam Aadmi Party, AAP tsunami in Punjab as well. A quick break, stay with us. Our coverage continues.